I think some of my clients' favorite questions is number one got to be, what do you want to be known for? And in this limited series that I'm giving y'all, I'm here to talk about and just break down in front of you, open diary. What do I want to be known for? You get what I'm saying? And I'm a coach naturally, so I can't help but talk to you about what you want to be known for too. But even this is different, going long form versus short form and things like that. And I think the way we can make this, drop this, especially in a way where it relates to many more of y'all, is we can title this out as it'll be somewhere in between trend for the year for personal brand, what works for content, for personal brands. So today we just talking the content side and being completely organic versus the marketing side. There is a lot of marketing tools and stuff like that, but nevertheless, let's talk about that. Substance is the winner. Never saying and not saying substance hasn't already been a winner, but substance is definitely the winner right now. It's definitely what people are looking for. I just really feel like coming out of the pandemic, we've had a lot of just the stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like the consumer and the client has usually been the person who had to read between the lines, who had to, let me figure out what you're talking about, or let me know what it is that I want to do. Like, they've been doing the bulk of the work in a lot of places and with a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? And when I talk about people, I'm saying the dreamers. I'm saying the people with the goals. I'm saying the people with the business, where, for me on a coaching side and the education side, you get what I'm saying? We are either giving the game plan, the strategy, the education, or the coaching for you to win the championship. You play quarterback, you leading the team, you playing point guard. But I do feel like it been a little bit too much on the quarterback. It been a little bit too much on the point guard. It been a little bit too much on the business owner, on the leader. And they've been having to do strategy after strategy, twist and turn after twist and turn. Because like I say, coming out of the pandemic, we got a lot of changes. And I know some people may be like, man, we 5 years coming on 6 years removed. But listen, you got to think, man, that was so different. It gonna take a little minute, or it took a little minute for some of the changes to set in. But I don't know if y'all feel it, and this is even a spiritual thing too, but I feel there's such a change. You get what I'm saying? I feel there's such a change. I feel there's such motion, such movement, such a cause of things being different. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just really do feel like things are different. Y'all feel me what I'm saying? I really do feel like things are in a place of change. So, and some of those changes are, number one, like I say, there has to be more of a unity. I feel like creators can work with creators now. I feel like the digital marketing space over the past 2 years has so much information in it, even though some of it was basic. Most of it was basic. It has led people to say, okay, there's a change. So even shout out to all these people who, I don't know all their business to put this information out there, but have y'all seen some of these people who making pivots and changes, who are big in their market? I know Jay Bolin is a person that I look up to, a fashion stylist, and he works out here in Dallas, from Mississippi, just like me, pivoting, changing. I don't know what he changing to, or what he's doing in like a maneuver in his brand. I just know it's gonna be different. I personally got business owners who made a pivot, who made a change, who went to go do something different. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes these people wasn't always a full difference in what it was that they was doing. As in, it wasn't always, I'm finna go to a completely different market, or I'm finna go to a completely different industry. Sometimes, like I had a girl, shout out to Anastasia. So we used to call her Soap Bay. You get what I'm saying? She used to just sell soap. You get what I'm saying? Hygiene products, body butter, listen, some of the best organic stuff that you can find. She went to esthetician school, got her esthetician license. Now she can blend Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's so much nuance. You get what I'm saying? That's a part of what you could be doing. So many entrepreneurs who was, the business was their brand, and now they creating personal brands. I love that, being a personal brand coach. Like, it's just so much difference and changing. You get what I'm saying? You got Kevin Hart, who you only used to be able to see on the movie. Now you can see on Instagram. You can see him in content. And now the way the platforms, TikTok, the way it disturbed the market, you don't know what platform you're gonna see these folks on. You don't know what platform you get what I'm saying? And then we live, once again, y'all, in a market, in a world where you can look at this thing as, I don't have to be them. I can do this by yet being myself, and I can do this by being myself, and I can have my own audience. I can have my own affiliates. I can have people buying my own products from me. You get what I'm saying? You literally have the ability to have an ecosystem. And man, shout out to EYL, watching the EYL episode where Ian, who works and helped build the Joe Budden podcast, who worked with Joe Budden even in his music. I didn't know that. Was talking in the interview with EYL. He said something that I love. You get what I'm saying? If I find the clip, I'm gonna drop it. He said he despised when people do this. We talk about $1 million, like how they podcast makes well over $1 million a month, right? And he was like, man, y'all, everybody be like, oh, I can make 100,000. Yeah, you can, but go get your first 1,000. Go get your first 100. Like, get 100 people to say yes to you. Get 10 people to say yes to you. Get 30 people to say yes to you. Get 40 people to say yes to you. What are they doing that every month? What are they doing that one time? And this is what I've been trying to get y'all to. On top of getting people to say the yes, on top of getting them to say the yes, make sure, one, you putting out substance, one, you working from your purpose, because the bag come with that. Make sure you're not out here chasing the bag. Listen, but once you do them things, getting that yes, make sure that it makes sense to them people. Because we do have people who, you'll produce some or have some out there that don't make no sense. Now, if you produce some or have some out there that makes zero sense, what you got to understand is when that thing don't last long, guess who fault that is? That's you. But we build everything off of the goal we have. We build everything off of what we want to achieve. We build everything off of whatever the end result is. So you got to start asking yourself the question, even in where you get your information from. Who you letting mentor you, who you letting coach you, who you hanging around, what you watching, influences. Do I got a long-term goal that I'm pushing toward? Do I got a long-term goal that can sustain me? And the work always got to be done. So you can have the systems, you can have the automations, put them in there, let them work for you. You get what I'm saying? But even in the systems, even in the automations, even in I got this community, I got this audience, even in I made this amount of money, I made that amount of money. You got to have money that helps you not set up to try to cheat the game. Because cheating the game looks like I want to win and not have to do nothing. Even if that may be for a while, a season, you get what I'm saying, a decade. But get where you can learn, where if whatever you got doesn't remain consistent and build stability for a long time, it can get you through a month. That's your minimum. It can get you through 3 months. It can get you through a year. Like for me, man, I'm trying to work business smarter this year than I ever have, because I want to be able to not just make money, but move money. And in my movement of money, I want to be able to move my money in a way and in a place where I can get it to where it can start going into stocks that help me. It can start going into brick and mortars. You get what I'm saying? All of that, right? That's what it is that I'm looking for. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is that I'm trying to put down. That's what it is that I'm trying to make sure that I can do. You get what I'm saying? But also, brick and mortars, because I said open diary, so I do got 2 brick and mortar. One, moving this business into a brick and mortar. But first, I go back and forth in between, okay, Once I save up and get funded, them my two together, building my savings, building my accounts, but also make sure all the paperwork, all that stuff lined up. You get what I'm saying? Business talk, not hustle talk. And I can go get funding. There's a one brick and mortar that I want to do that I'm like, okay, if I do this brick and mortar, this is a business people just can enjoy. It ain't got to have me on the branding, none of that good stuff. I love that. Sustainable businesses is what I call them. So I got a sustainable business that I want to put out there, let it do its thing so it can start making revenue, get us to the profit margins. And then on the other side, the business that I have, not BeatLife, I want to put in a brick and mortar situation as well. You get what I'm saying? So I want to do the sustainable business before the brick and mortar. So when I don't want to do the brick and mortar, when I don't want to do the sustainable, I got the brick and mortar. You get what I'm saying? So that's really been that's really been a thing. You get what I'm saying? But at that same time, something that I have told myself, and I want y'all to make sure you hear this, is not putting my brands on the shelf no more, because so much of my work, you get what I'm saying? Y'all, listen. First, don't say nothing crazy, because you is on camera. Because I'm shooting right now, and I said, let me go ahead and answer the phone on camera. Because I was just talking about building brands, so y'all who go watch this, this is Keith, leader of the Good Dad Tribe, who calling me right now. Probably finna talk about some Good Dad Tribe business.
Actually, yes and no. It was for the workout tomorrow morning. I was trying to see if you could push if we could push the start time back to 12:30, so we could record. Because Rod said he could come, so that way we could knock out two birds with one stone and get some more content based around the workout, the group workout that I was telling you about, the free one that we could start driving people to.
Bet, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
So you wanna shoot it at the gym?
Yeah, we're gonna work out at the gym around 12:30 and just get some like action shots, like ended action shots. And I was gonna tell Dina like to come out of time too, because we're not trying to stifle it to just me. So that way, just like how you were saying, you need them in the background for me.
Bet. Okay, yeah, I got you. Let me double check, but I should be good, because what I'm gonna do is whatever I was gonna do at later in the day, I'm gonna do it 10. So I should be good. And what I do is just not leave the house till like 12 to meet y'all there at 12:30.
Alright,
Okay, gotcha. But building sustainable brands as well, like that, like the Good Dad Tribe, like the fitness stuff, really dominating content and marketing, helping people get their content and marketing off the ground, having an easy system and format. Just like if Juice and Style, Fitted CEO can be making money, Matt from Mississippi making money, and it doesn't have to take as much of me, but the best and the most minimalistic time. Like I need 10 to 15K. I say 15 just being real, that I can be making from my personal brands. So BeatLife can pay me a smaller salary, but it can become more of a sustainable business. More of a sustainable business. So that's really what we're working towards, and following the plan. But also, all of that go come from purpose, and all of that's go come from whatever it is what you want to be known for. You get what I'm saying? So when I think about what it is that I want to be known for, I gotta push that. I gotta chase after that. I gotta keep purpose on the front though, because whenever it's not, it go wrong anyway. But I need not to be in no way close to any survival mode. You get what I'm saying? For me, my family, I want to have my mind free to be creative, my mind free to create What are the things I want to do with my kids, you know, each weekend throughout the month, so that I'm putting that time into them. The things I want to do with my wife, you get what I'm saying? Supporting my newborn, Ace, you get what I'm saying? Like, being a help to my friends, and it just not being me, but having a pot of resources. You know what I'm saying? Truly on each side, it's work to do, but it's that, man, staying strong and faithful to the purpose, yo. Staying strong and faithful to the purpose, so that no matter the result, we know we did what God wanted us to. That's what I want me, my community, anybody I know, anybody I talk to. That's what I want you to be on. What's your purpose? What's the community? What's the foundation of this thing? Okay, now, cause we already know we can make money. We already know we can work that plan. We already know we can work that vision. And let's be grateful for every result, every dollar we make, every house we buy, every car we drive. You get what I'm saying? Every paying for our kids to go to school, just making resources, and not even just always paying for everything, but working with people for the right resources. You get what I'm saying? But appreciating, I'm talking about every level of that. That's what we're doing. That's what we own. That's the climate. And in the climate where substance is what people are looking for the most, this the advantage. This is the season. If people are looking for substance, and you coming from where you coming from on purpose, the why of it all, man, it gotta be your season. It gotta be your season. It gotta be, y'all. More of this, y'all. Beat life. Don't let life beat you.